Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So today, we're going to the gym early today. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna do maybe some shoulders or like arms. But yeah, I mean I'll figure it out once I'm there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the gym. Very early, still a little tired and sleepy, but still gotta get these gains. It is still Gym Strike 66, and I gotta lock in. March 8th is coming up, so really gotta dial in and get back on track because this is Valentine's Day. I did some damage, but yeah, it's going to go to the gym. So we just got to the gym. I think today I'm gonna go ahead and do some shoulders. Probably gonna start with some dumbbells, and probably head over to do some like secondary movement, lateral raises, real delts. But yeah, gonna start out and get warmed up. Just dumbbells, like I said, some 30s to warm up, and then we'll go ahead and start to move some more heavy weight. So I'm gonna get started. We got 65 here. I'm probably won't go more than this. Just keep it at this good weight, just to rep it out. I'm feeling a little weak. Probably just early in the morning, but yeah. Either way, I want to do more side delts and real delts. That's the most important thing about shoulders. Honestly. That's the main thing people will slack on. Because everyone's very front delt dominant, but to get that cap and 3D look, real delts, side delts is the way to go. So let's go ahead and get this set going. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more set. After this, I'm gonna go ahead and do some lateral side raises. I'll probably do dumbbells just because that's what I feel the most. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then the last workout is definitely gonna be some type of real dope movement, whether it's dumbbell or like machine assisted. Let's go ahead and try to finish this workout, finish strong, and then we'll go home and get some food. So we're gonna just spam some side raises and it should be good. Or you do some 30s and some 15s. So you can do some drop sets. So go ahead and get started. Oh my god. My shoulders are done. Jesus. You know, it doesn't really take a lot for your shoulders to, to activate your shoulders, literally feel and have a good pump. I used to do like hella sets and reps back then when I was young. But now, the older I get, the more I kind of come to realize that it's quality over quantity, you know. It's about like finding a good weight that will push you and fatigue you with a good appropriate amount of sets and reps, you know. It's better. It's like more efficient. So you're get a good pump, grow, and you're in and out. So now all I gotta do is some real delts, and we're pretty much good. And we get out of here. So let's keep it moving. Alrighty, so we just finished shoulders. You know, pretty pumped. It was very quick, but yet still effective, which is really good. You know, not every workout has to be 2 hours long. You know, as long as you get your good quality reps and sets, pretty much good. Let's go ahead and see how we did and how the pump is. It's like the best part of every lift. All right, let's get out of here. If there's one thing I hate about Miami, is the freaking traffic. There's always traffic here, no matter what time of the day. So if you hate traffic, do not live in Miami, because it is terrible. Look at this, bro. Jesus. Alrighty, so I just finished having breakfast. That was a very light breakfast, honestly. That's like what I've been kind of having the past couple days. I've been trying to really restrict my carbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how much, calorie wise that was, like the macros of that meal. Typically in the morning, I don't have too much food. Sometimes I would just have like one bagel and that's it. Or now I'm just kind of substituting just like protein focused meals. So, a small meal, but just really, protein focused. So that breakfast, it was 3 eggs with turkey ham and just 4 slices. And then a little bit of Kobe Jack cheese, probably like 20 grams of just a little bit of cheese just for flavor. But the total macros for that meal is 546 calories with 66 grams of protein and 9 carbs with 25 grams of fat. So very, very high protein meal and low carb. But yeah, I mean, as the diet goes along, I've been trying to restrict myself a little bit more because, like I was saying earlier in the video, I did kind of like just get off track a little bit just because of I had Valentine's Day and anniversary and stuff like that, and just kind of want to enjoy myself a little bit. So I just I got off track a little bit, but it's all good. It wasn't too bad. I still went to the gym every day. I still did cardio when I can, so it's not like I completely fell off, but I did kind of just, got off track a little bit. But yeah, as these 3 weeks kind of approach, I'm gonna be consistent with my cardio. Definitely a little bit more like tracking my stuff. Got myself a little bit of coffee here too as well. I know I haven't done a video in the Mustang for a minute. That's because I've just been obviously car parts is expensive, and I did just get the rims and tires, so that was a very big purchase. So I just kind of been looking at what I want to do next for the car. I think the car is where I want it to be. I have been thinking of getting a different type of spoiler for the car. I know they have a lot of them, like aftermarket ones. I do like the GT premium ones. They do come with like a spoiler. I like those. And also the mostly the Dark Horse one though. The Dark Horse spoiler is super sick. I actually like that one. And I've been looking at also at the APR wings too. Almost like the GT500 style wings. Those are pretty cool. I think like a cool, awesome wing will look sick on the Mustang. It look almost like a track build, you know. But that's probably like the only thing I'll probably do, like in terms like outside of the car, exterior. I do want to go ahead and start working on like the interior. I do want to get like leather seats for the car, but the hardest thing that's been, you know, very difficult for me is kind of deciding what theme of like color I want to do, because they have the nice ones out there. Like there's white, there's obviously red, and there's also some tan ones that, you know, they look sick. I don't know what like color theme or like interior color I want to do. I'm really going into maybe like the white. I think the white would look super clean. And then get like a nice like shift knob for it, steering wheel, and like accessories in the car, like carbon fiber parts. So I definitely want to go more into that part of like upgrading the car, like the inside. My car interior is very nice. I love it, but definitely like diving down into that like, you know, field of like interior, you know, upgrades. I kind of want to do that for sure. I am looking at it also as like, you know, track focus like seats, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet, because this is my daily. This is my daily driver, and I did have racing seats before on my 350Z, and I didn't like it. It felt so like squished like this as a daily, so don't want to do that. Not yet, at least. If it was not my daily, then I'll for sure do it and get the back seats deleted as well. But for now, it's just, you know, let's make it look pretty before we go full on track mode. The next, for sure, expensive part that I am gonna get for the car, and I'm actually very debating whether like to do it already, just so I could be done with it and not think about it, is definitely the headers. I do want to get headers for the car. I want to get long tube catless headers, and yeah, I just want that thing to sound sick and like loud and pop flames and bangs. Because in my car right now, it pops very loud, and it has stock headers, so stock cats as well. So if my car sounds like mean and does loud pops, I can just imagine how it will sound like catless. Like it must be insane. But there's like kind of like a concept, because first of all, it's headers, so it's gonna be loud. And then you also have to tune it right after, because, you know, it's not necessarily to tune it, but it's gonna be beneficial. You know, there's no point of spending, you know, $2,000 on headers when you're not just gonna get like the best or use the best out of it. You know what I mean? Like you have to tune it so you can get the most benefit from it. If not, you're just really just paying $2,000 for pipes, which is kind of stupid. But so gotta get the headers, which is 2,000-ish. I think it's like 1,700. It's a lot for freaking headers, but you do not want to go cheap on headers. Then you gotta install it. I think it's like another 1,000 to install the headers. So you already have 2,700. Then you gotta tune it. That's probably like another, I think maybe like 800 around there, 700, 800, depending where you go. But that's an easy, almost like 4 bands right there. So yeah, the car world, if you guys are into cars, you guys know that things are expensive. They're not cheap. These mods are not cheap. But after that, I think I will finally be done with like what I kind of want to do, because really it's not much. The car, like I already have the car kind of where I want it to be. Like I'm okay with it now, but if I'm like being very like stubborn and picky, you know, definitely headers, tune, and the spoiler, because it looks freaking sick. And that's it. I think that's pretty much the top expensive things I will kind of want to go and get. But besides, the rest of the stuff is kind of not that bad, you know. Just little interior parts. But yeah, I mean, stay tuned for definitely for new things for the car, because I think I am gonna start, you know, buying more things for it, like the inside, like I was saying. But I'm also into cameras, so I actually want to get other lenses, other cameras. I'm very in between, like getting a new camera. So I have the Sony a7 IV right now, and with the Sigma 2470 lens, which is amazing lens. I love this setup. This is like my favorite camera setup ever. But I do want to get like my first actual cinema line camera. And I know for Sony, there's like the FX3, which is an amazing camera as well. I actually, you know, was considering that one. But there's been rumors that the new FX3 is going to come out, so I've just kind of been waiting on that. But the other camera that I've been like in between is also the Canon C50. Like that's like a nice new cinema line camera, but I would hate to kind of go there just because I'll have to. First of all, it's expensive. It's ridiculous. Canon is insane. I don't know what they have. I don't know what the camera's made out of, but it's insane. And now to make the whole transition from Sony to Canon, get another lens, and like I did the math, and it's like literally like a $7,000 camera setup, and that's not including filters, attachments, and it's insane. This camera world is insane. So it would be easier if I could just stay with Sony, because I could just reuse my lenses. So just gonna be patient and see if the new FX3 comes out, hopefully, and if it's good. But yeah, I mean, for now, I do want to get like another lens, just could be easier to use and vlog and do for the YouTube. But yeah, stay tuned. Definitely got a lot of things planned for the car and just for YouTube in general. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later.